We are not. The action is not stopping here. We have one of the mainstays in Tri-State Wi-Fi tournaments, BMM404040 versus BH MinMain.
And here's what
Man,
you joked about earlier, picking Pichu. And
okay.
you sound like you have a little thing you want to say about this Pichu though.
Oh no. I mean, BMM's just a no. I'm just reading the player in-game tag. Man,
Well, I'm saying, but it sounded like from before you like have a couple opinions on Pichu.
it's just a small little demon character. I mean, I don't know. I don't like mice
How
that much.
Here's the thing though, how is this character so small gonna be able to get past those arms of MinMain here? How is this character gonna get in?
That's a good question, Drex. I mean, okay, so MinMain is just like MinMain is kind of similar to like how you would play against like a Richter or a Simon, and just like in that like they're linear and that range moves up and down as they jump. Like they cover a lot of horizontal space, and that range moves up and down as they jump. But if you can get up above or below that horizontal range, then you can get up, like you can approach them vertically, and Pichu can do that. And once you do that, I mean, you get your back air loops, you get your forward tilts, you get your stage control. Pichu can blow up MinMain off stage. This is definitely, like, once you get control of this matchup, Pichu can really, really feel comfortable.
But that's the thing.
Exactly.
Once or if they can get control. At this point, with a character that is this light and this small, MinMain has almost no reason to short hop anything. Keep your feet on the ground as much as possible, because like unless Pichu starts going higher and coming down onto you, you have no reason to have your feet leave the ground, because again, short hopping is basically non-existent in this matchup. Like you don't need to do it because everything's gonna hit on the ground and nothing's gonna hit as short hop unless the Pichu starts going into the air itself. So
let me offer a rebuttal, and that rebuttal is Megawatt Nair. Megawatt Nair does some disgusting things to Pichu, and like that is the response. Like that is the this other piece. That's the other side of the sword of MinMain, which is that like yes, she covers all this horizontal space, but she also has this fantastic space clearing move with so much utility depending on which arm she's using in the Nair. Megawatt Nair destroys Pichu. Like Ram Nair comes out quick, very good coverage move. So like that space around like even if MinMain is short hopping here, MinMain's got options as long as you don't swing too much and whiff too much.
Luckily, we're seeing BMM able to start getting in, using the speed of Pichu more to their advantage here. Really trying to just make sure. Megawatt, no. Wow. Able to get back to the ledge. This is where BMM needs to start using the speed, like I was just saying more. We were seeing BMM able to get in just because of these quick aerials falling down off of MinMain trying to read with these longer, more drawn out attacks. And especially right here on ledge, this is actually the time where BMM has the chance to get in the most. But no, still not dead. 133. That's it.
Oh man, yeah. So yeah, that's like normally I would be saying like, okay, one thing that I've learned a lot in seeing a lot of MinMain play is percent, like if stocks are even, percent is like more irrelevant than it is against other characters because of how strong MinMain, or like because of how much offstage matters, and because of how much like if you're offstage against MinMain, you know, like you can flip a coin as to whether or not you're gonna keep your stock if you're offstage against MinMain and have to recover. However, if you're a character that can go anywhere remotely deep off stage, you can take MinMain's jump. MinMain is MinMain is one of the most vulnerable characters off stage and has like basically no distance on that up B if you're out of tether range. So like if you have like, and Pichu like can absolutely take a stock at 100%, get one boop, and all of a sudden like, you know, eke out a victory. But it's just keeping the stocks even as much as you can.
But going into this game two now, what we need to see coming out from BMM if he wants a chance here, because MinMain, we know this character, it's designed to tell you to like stay away from me. Like it's telling you 6 feet apart, social distance. And right now, it's the only times that we've been able to see BMM get in and start doing Pichu stuff on MinMain is when they're at ledge or coming down, and especially at ledge when MinMain is trying to cover them for a ledge get up option, and BMM is just able to get around it. Like though, because MinMain as a character is just so committal. Like it's a good character to keep you distant, but once you do something, you're committed to it for a hot second. And Pichu's size and speed can benefit to the fact that if you commit to something that long, Pichu's speed's going to come in and finally be able to start getting moves off. So we need to see more of this. We need to see more of BMM trying to get MinMain to commit to something, especially on ledge.
Oh, where are you? Oh my God. Okay, MinMain's actually a god because you reacted to that and kept your jump and recovered on Wi-Fi. I thought for sure, like how quickly MinMain got sent down there. I was sure they were dead. But able to recover and able to convert that into a stock too.
Using that speed, getting behind MinMain, throwing off stage with the forward air. What is BMM going to do here for the get up? Trying to read the jump get up with the back air. No avail, and wow. And if that was a different arm, that could have been dangerous.
Yeah. And like that right there, like MinMain is so good at keeping characters on ice because you're locked into this constant cycle of having to recover. BMM able to like keep things even, and again, even stocks. Anything can happen here. But the stocks aren't even anymore. Now you have to take 2 fresh stocks. Like how good is your offstage play is really the question here for BMM because they're staring down the barrel of a early losers bracket ticket.
Well, right now, again, we got to see this speed come into play. We're seeing MinMain just really use these F smashes to just keep this distance away. BMM has had a lot of trouble just keeping the distance closed right now. Every time we see like BMM is getting in, it lasts for about 10-15 seconds, and MinMain takes back the distance. Like
and when you lose state and when MinMain takes control, that means you're off stage, and that means you're recovering, and you can spend like 45 seconds at a time just recovering against MinMain, just trying to hold on to your stocks. And you can't do it again though. BMM finding the greasy I wouldn't say underhanded, I would say like very creative ways to find stocks here.
I want to see more of these Thunder Jolts come out. These Thunder Jolts are going to really help BMM a lot here in just terms of stopping MinMain from committing to these options and just being able to get in at least for a second. These Thunder Jolts are going to help a lot. And right now, we're finally seeing these Pichu combos and these tilts coming out. BMM needs
the one combo they needed.
That's down there.
Wow. And listen, what did I say? That was a full, clean stock lead for MinMain. And all it takes is one combo and one aerial off stage, and you can take a stock from MinMain. That's like MinMain. Like the real strength of MinMain to me is how much time she makes you wait until you can play the game again. And the whole time that you're expending mental resources, mental stamina, mental energy, trying to like, okay, do I still have my jump? Do I still have my jump? Can I air dodge here? Can I up B here? Is this safe? Am I gonna get 2-framed? Like, having to fight against that constantly takes away mental resources from your ability to dissect what's happening in the neutral and go through your standard like data analysis procedure that players go through in games. And like when you're not doing MinMain's doing that the whole time that she's on ledge, because that is not, like the execution for hitting those 2 frames is not as hard as the execution is for recovering against them. And so she puts you on ice, and by the time that you do get to play the game again, you're not really sure what to do, and MinMain can just go and like send you off stage and continue the whole loop. It's a very, very vicious cycle. But all you need to do to overcome it, hit one combo, hit one aerial, get the boop, get the stock, and you're good. And BMM did that, evening up this set, and like looking with a second lease on life here, we're gonna see what's gonna happen here on Battlefield Game 3.
Yeah, and both these players, mind you, are very talented players. These are players that are constantly getting high rankings at these online events as of recently, especially. Only losing to much more experienced players, and it's something right now where, especially when you look, if you were to look at the stats of both of these players, wow, the up smash is just killing.
It's a really good up smash.
If you were to just look at these players side by side in terms of their statistics and tournament results, you would say, oh, BMM has a higher win percentage, like the more events and such, the more game counts in general. Like, you would go immediately for BMM. But this is, again, a matchup where both of these characters can shut each other down. It's just a matter of who's taking control. And we've been seeing more so of MinMain taking the control, with BMM struggling to find a way to get in. And even there, that may kill a lot of other characters. But this is MinMain. This is DLC we're talking about. This is a character that's going to be able to recover from a lot of different distances, even though their offstage game isn't the best. So it's more so becoming BMM needing to rack up the damage on stage or in the air like that.
Yeah, but okay, like that's the double-edged sword of Pichu is that you're either killing at 80, or like you're either killing at like 60 to 80, or you're killing at 160 to 180. Because Pichu doesn't have that like stray hit, doesn't really have that stray hit kill power in the percents in between those ranges. So that like if you miss your like raw kill moves, or if you miss your windows, then you can really wait a long time to get those KOs, and that's where MinMain can really thrive.
And MinMain does a really good job of just keeping BMM on edge and keeping him on his toes. Like, we're talking about a player here in MinMain who just recently, as of a couple days ago, went 1-2 with Leon, one of the best in all of New Jersey. Like, this is someone who knows exactly how to keep this distance, whether it's a bigger character like Bowser or right now a smaller and lighter character like Pichu. And so BMM finding his way around these punches at times, but then other times come in and we're seeing BMM getting rocked and just not able to even touch the ground. And right now, that back air, getting it.
Yeah, go ahead. Call it.
No, this is anyone's game right here. The fact that BMM is able to take advantage, as you said, of MinMain, who has one of the worst offstage games out of not only the DLC, but most characters in this game right now. And just take advantage of those aspects. You can't let MinMain get low, because stuff like that's going to happen, because the regrab potential is incredible. Wow.
This is last stock game 3. Winner goes on to top, I think, 64, and loser goes into loser's bracket. BMM running straight into that megawatt. Wow, that was brutal.